Hey guys, Josh Babb here with White Oak Outdoors. Okay, long story short, my phone broke. I wasn't being able to make any videos, so I've been out here all week and I haven't been able to film a single video. Oh boy. So, today I thought I'd show you how to use one of these. It's an identification guide. And, away from your bug. So, identification guides are pretty cool. You know, they teach you about plants, but most bushcrafters are like, oh, they don't want to learn about plants. They want to do other things like fire and stuff like that. That stuff's all good, but what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to start a new series called Wild Food. Now, Ray Mears did a wild food thing. I got inspired, so I thought I'd do it here in my home woodland in the eastern woodlands. So, you know, there's little plants around us everywhere. I thought, you know what, I'd show you how to use an identification guide, because not all of you guys are in the eastern part of the United States, so I thought I'd show you how to use this before I get into depth about different plants that I've studied out of this book. Gonna put out a disclaimer right from the beginning. Any plant that I show you guys today, you go at home and you eat it all, you know, I'm not responsible for your well-being when it comes to this. I have very little experience. I know my plants when I identify them. I know them. That's pretty much all I can say. I can't say I'm an expert, because I'm not. But so if you guys don't disagree with me, you guys think it's the wrong plant, leave a comment and do your own research. So without further ado, let's get on and show you guys how to use one of these. Okay, so we have the wonderful Petersons Field Guides. Guide to the edible plants in the eastern woodlands. So, it's written by Lee Peterson. And in this book, you can go through all the pages, and it shows you different things, different drawings. You'll see great blue reed. I think I just heard a deer. So, great burr reed. Other plants, I'm trying to read it through the screen. Great bulrush tool. It's trying to focus on me. And so, it's packed with information. You got, in this book, you got the glossary. If it would just stop trying to autofocus, I could probably show you guys something. Shows you what you can find in different seasons. It can show you different, like the alpine tundra, what you find in the fall, what you find in the early spring, different environments within your environment. All the plants, how to use them. Like for example, this pilewort fireweed. I know it's not focusing. There you go. Can be steamed, cooked, or eaten raw in a salad. This one steamed. This one is just eaten in a salad. Wild chamomile, made for a tea. Chicory. I will be doing a video on this, so hint hint. Can be made into like a coffee. And it gives you a wonderful picture the different plants. So how do we use one of these is the question. It shows you, it tells you in the preface, how to use this book. And I've tried doing this, how it says, and it just doesn't work for me. So what I like to do is find a plant and just try to look through it. So let me give you a demonstration. Okay, so we have this plant here we want to identify. And so what I first like to do is the Petersons guide. I forgot to mention this in the last segment, but it likes to go based on flower color. Now, not every plant is flowering every single, parts of the year. So what we gotta do is go by probably the most identifiable feature is the leaf itself. So let's take that leaf, see what we know. Let's open up the guide. Okay, so we're going to go from the beginning, and we're going to keep going. And I'm just going to scroll through this lightly until I find... Okay, we're starting here. And I'll just go through it slowly until I find the plant. Okay, so I found a similarity right here. This one kind of looks like this plant right here. So what I need to do is take that plant. I'm going to read all about it right here because it looks like wild ginger. I can see the uses. A solitary bell-shaped red-brown flower with 3 spreading lobes, sits on the ground between 2 woolly leaf stalks. Okay, talked about the flower, it doesn't have it. Woolly leaf stalks. Yep, it's woolly. Leaves in pairs. 2 pairs. Yep. Let's see, what else? Leaves in pairs, heart-shaped rootstock, smells of ginger. So the rootstock smells of ginger. So I want to get this thing out whole. Okay. And it does smell of ginger. Colonial, where found? Rich, rocky woods. And this is rich woods because this is a floodplain for the river. It shows you where it grows. South Canada to Arkansas, North Georgia. So we're in the right area. And then it tells you the uses. Okay, so I've read it. All about it. It matches every single feature. You really don't know what it's supposed to taste like. It's, ginger. So I have no idea about this plant. Actually, I do. But it says it's supposed to taste like ginger. So what I'm going to do for a taste test, I'm not sure if it's the safest, but I am just going to take a piece of it, small piece, bite off, chew it, and savor it. Yep, tastes like ginger. And then spit it out. So that's what we gotta do. So it matches every single description. Now we know that it... I have to keep looking at the camera, I forget, not at the screen. So, matches every single feature. We've got our flowering stalks. Flowering stalks. Gosh, sorry, bear with me. Got our 2 leaves that look like almost like a petal. Horizontal rootstock, furry stem, tastes like ginger. We have identified ourselves a plant, wild ginger. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. I had fun. Hope you guys learned something about wild edibles. We'll hopefully continue the series. So, yeah, take care. See you in the next one.